And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. So what are we working on today? Well, we're going to make a pair of ender chests. But I need some obsidian first. So let me get that. I should need 4, I think. There we go. I have to hook that up to a supplier pipe at some point. Alright, let's come back over here. Now let's get a pair of these. Ooh, I'm missing ender pearls, aren't I? Well, it's a good thing I've been harvesting some. Let's get 2 of these. Awesome. Now, for those of you who don't know how ender chests work, these are pretty cool creations. Okay? So we have this ender chest, and let's make an ender pouch or 2 while we're at it. Oh, need 2 more ender pearls. There we go. Two ender pouches. So now the cool thing is, let's take this downstairs. With ender pouches, they work in kind of a cool way. So why don't we remove that chest and put an ender chest in instead? Now if I open the ender chest, I have an inventory, but you can see if I open the ender pouch that's linked to it, because the color code's the same, it opens. And if I put my earth shards and my item ducts in, they get pulled out by the transport pipe because the inventories are linked. Now, what that means is also that if I shove an ender chest up here, right, this pouch will be connected to that one as well. But I'm not going to do that quite yet, and that's not what I meant to do. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my ender chest right where do I want to stick this thing? Up there eventually, I think. But what we're going to do is we're going to recolor it, okay? Because we don't want this inventory linked. So let's get 3 pieces of lapis, and let's color it blue, blue, blue. And let's get that other ender pouch out. And we're going to take this ender pouch and shift right-click so that it opens that ender chest. Awesome. And now we're just going to run downstairs and hook it up. This is blue, blue, blue. So now if I take this ender chest and I, let's say, stick it down here, you can see with this one, this chest doesn't open, but this chest over here does. Conversely, this chest opens, that chest didn't. Awesome. Now, what am I going to do with this? Well, it's an idea I've had for a little while, and I think it's pretty awesome, to be honest with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Right. We're going to come over here, and we're going to make a remote orderer. Nope, 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 yes. 2 redstone diamond chipsets and some glass gets us a remote orderer. Okay, well we can do that. Let's get a pair of diamond. Or do I have any in here maybe? I have 1, okay. Let's still get a pair of diamonds out because it'll be useful. Alright, so let's run back over here. And let's throw these in. And why don't I come back for you guys once these things are done? Oh, right, so that's done. Thank goodness. Now let's get our 6 glass. Why don't we do it over here? And we get ourselves a remote orderer now. We need to make a remote orderer logistics pipe, which is just a basic, an ender pearl, and a piece of redstone. Kind of cheap if you ask me, but alright. I'm not going to argue too hard with that. After all, it's basically free. Gets me my remote orderer pipe. Alright, so let's take a look at how this thing works. It isn't too difficult, actually. And we're just going to hook it up right over here. So all I have to do, I believe, is right-click. It is now connected to the pipe. Awesome. And now, I've requested some redstone. So if I open up my blue ender pouch, there it is. I can take it out. I can even send it back into the system using my white ender pouch. Now the cool thing also is that I can, if I'm not mistaken, craft using this system as well, which is quite awesome, actually. Now, I believe if I open this thing up, I should have stone. Yes, stone tool rods are in the system. So what I could also do is go... just enter torch, if I remember correctly. The Tinker's torch, and input it there. Now, the problem is I don't have any crafting logistics pipes right now. Request successful. I'm going to really get used to this. Oh my word, look, you can see all the items flowing around now. That's awesome. That really is awesome. And there it is, crafting logistics pipe. And now, import. So now I can even request, if I open this thing up, torches. Give me 64 of them. I'm not going to do that now because I have some torches here. Oh yeah, I made an advanced backpack, by the way. It's just like the CESU. It wasn't that difficult to do. But that leads me to the next part of our adventure. Let me get some things prepped for that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so what we're making now is the Electric Manager module. And I'm not certain how this even is supposed to work. So, we'll see. Because I've never used it before. So I'm not entirely certain how it's supposed to work. So congratulations, we're all kind of verging into unexplored territory. So let's just stick this here. No. Okay. No. Okay. If I... No. Alright. If I stick this thing in... but it's not connecting. Oh, because that's not the right... oh, derp. Okay. Yeah, that's... I can tell you exactly why that's not the right thing. Alright. For heaven's sakes. That'll fix itself. It'll pop back into my inventory. Whereas if I stick this thing right... okay, my inventory's being weird again. Alright, so if I stick this thing right here... if I stick this thing right there, and then I tell it... so if I take this thing off, I tell it to charge that item. How the heck am I going to connect this thing? Alright, let's stick this on here. Let's tell it to charge it. Alright. And now we take our golden pipe. get a basic logistics pipe. Thank you very much. Now if I open this thing up, I chuck that in there. I'm hoping what should happen. Oh, would you look at that? Absolutely perfect. It did exactly what I wanted it to. And now, let's say, for example, if I jump down here. So what it did was, it automatically detected it in my network, right? Let's see if it does it with it partially charged. It might. I don't know, actually. It just did something. Wait a second. What did it... Oh, it discharged it until it reached that point. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see what the problem is here. Okay. So because that's not... Okay, that makes perfect sense now. All right, let me get upstairs and let me come back in a minute once I fix the problem. So the issue was that it couldn't charge that, and somehow the logistics pipe overrode that the first time, basically. As far as I can tell, that's what happened. So let me come back in a few minutes once I figured out how to get some logistics pipes over here. Alright, now guys, that I think I have the issue fixed out, I just need to shove a extractor module on that. Let's go down into our mining caves. Let's see how well this works. Now, of course, I'm using an upgraded IC2 machine, so it's not going to be, you know... I want to dig about here. Here. Yes, yes, okay, good. Ah, right, need to move this around a little bit. There we go. Because remember, the IC2 tools will automatically hunt down whatever if you have torches in your inventory, whereas the Tinker's Construct tools won't. There we go. So I'm mining, I'm mining, I'm mining, I'm mining. I'm using up my torches. Of course, I know I can request more from back home. But as you guys who may have a similar setup to me know, one of the major downsides with the IC2 powered, what are these things called? Tinker's Construct tools is that they eat through energy at quite an extreme rate. Hence the reason I had to upgrade my backpack because it's just the old school backpack just was not keeping up with. Yeah, I know, I just mined straight down. Just was not keeping up with the power demands that I was putting on it. So I had to upgrade. And I'm actually, as soon as I finish this episode, I'm going to be experimenting with a system idea that I had. And I don't know if it's actually going to work or if it's just going to cause me to fall flat on my face with it. I hope it works. So we're just going to keep mining here. Just a reminder for everyone, I am trying to put together a new desktop. I'm actually part of the way there. So any of you who would like to, no pressure to, of course, I don't say, oh, don't watch my videos if you can't, but, if you guys can, feel free to throw a couple dollars towards that. What it'll let me do, because, I'm not going to ask you guys to do something that's just for, whatever. So what it'll let me do is, first of all, it's a lot more powerful of a system for editing and video encoding. That actually eats up more... It eats up just as much time for me to encode a video as it does right now for me to record a video. And also, it'll actually let me put out some higher quality content for you guys. Namely, newer games that my laptop, my poor old Dell, can't really handle anymore because it's 3 years old. It was great when I got it, and now it's not. So it'll let me produce some new content. Hopefully, it'll actually let me produce more content because I won't have to take as long encoding and editing the videos. So yeah. And it'll probably let me stream more. I was having issues streaming Kerbal Space Program the other day. And the main reason I haven't done a video is because I'm in constant physics deceleration mode when I play that game right now. Which means that it's slowing down the game clock so my computer can keep up with it. Right now it's about a rate of about, I'd say, 1 game second is about 1.5 real seconds. And I don't think that's fun for you guys to watch. Alright, so... Getting a lot of gems here. Alright, so let's look at how the system works, right? In theory, what I should be able to do now is, let's pretend that I've been mining for a while and my advanced backpack is empty. What I should be able to do is take it off, see it's at 553510, and drop it in there. Along with anything else I want to get rid of. And shortly, we should see it come back fully charged. If you give it a minute. Do 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 do. And there it is. Fully charged and ready for me to keep using it. I can also request more torches, which is always useful when you're doing this sort of stuff. Especially if you run across a cave, I can request food, I can request supplies. Basically, I have access to my entire base remotely. So yeah, alright, let me come right back. I'm going to do some mining and we'll see what happens after that. Alright, so the other nice thing about this is, if you notice, my inventory is now filling up. Well, I can now drop everything off to be pulled out back at my base. It's quite nice, actually. Excuse me. I basically don't have to worry about inventory space. I don't have to worry about electric charge on my gear. I have access to basically all the comforts of home whenever I'm out mining. It's really quite fantastic. So now we're going to get prepped for something else I've been wanting to start for quite some time. And it's sort of... yeah. So what I want to get started with is Ars Magica, which is a new mod that I have actually never played with before. Ever. In my entire career. So I'm wicked psyched to get started with it, and I finally found what I was looking for that would enable me to actually get started. I've been looking for it, and I just could not find it to save my life. And now that I've found it, I'm actually quite pleased. So, let me go get prepped and ready, and finish picking off these targets of opportunity here. And I will rejoin you guys when we are ready to get started with Ars Magica. Be right back. Alright, so here we are all the way at the far end of my mining caves. You guys can see that now. We are about as far as you can possibly get from my base. And this is where I decided to stop and dig up, basically. And on the map, you can see a couple different things. The first is a taint chunk, or a series of tainted chunks that are next to me. And those are not too good. along with some horses in said taint chunks. You can see this is all tainted. See, fibrous taint, tainted soil. It's spreading, but I'm not certain from where. Probably somewhere down in this ravine, I think. Oh, okay, I've been somethinged. Alright. So you can see it is spreading down into the ravine itself. But that is not why we're here. I don't even know what that is, but I'd rather not find out, to be honest with you. We are looking for something I found in an earlier trip. Ah, there we go. This is what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that next to it. An item frame. And in the item frame, I'm going to stick a book. And you can see energy coming out of the water and into the book. And this should get us something interesting. Maybe. If we give it a minute or two. There we go. It gets us the Arcane Compendium. Alright. Why don't I journey back home and I'll show you guys what this is after I do just a little bit of exploring. Alright, so I wound up back at home after dying to a furious zombie, which is new. Okay. So let's check out our Arcane Compendium. Yep. Minecraft. Okay, great. Using the compendium. Unlock entries, guide you. You can hover over any text. Okay. Create an oculus. Alright. Oculus. How do I make this? Blue topaz, coal, stone bricks, and glass. I should have all of that quite easily at hand. You know, the nice thing about starting a mod is that, nice thing about just starting a mod after you're halfway up another mod's tech tree is that all the early stuff is wicked easy to make. Oculus. Okay. So I need... should be magic, right? Blue topaz. I need some coal. Glass and 3 stone bricks. Glass. 3 stone bricks. I really wish you could shift click into this thing. Alright, there should be a piece of coal in here. Yes, there is. Okay, good. Now let's put the coal in there. Oh, I need 2 pieces of coal. And we got ourselves an oculus. Now, where are we going to put this? Upstairs, I think. In this half of the room, probably. Ooh. Okay, so this is the skill tree. Cool. And I have 3 blues, so I can learn projectile. Touch, dig. Okay. So I have projectile, touch, and dig. So I can make a dig projectile. Huh. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's check this out. Particle emitter. Okay. Let's see. All right, so let me get this set up because I need to make an inscription table, which I'm not exactly certain how to make. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. So, let's get some sticks. All right. I like this request crafting table. I really do. And now we should have some sticks showing up right after it. Okay. And now we need slabs. Missing 2. Okay, so let's make some. Over here. And now I just need 2 pieces of oak wood, please. Oh, I need a feather and a vanilla torch. Gets me my inscription table. So let's run upstairs. I should have a few spell parchments as well. Yes, I do. Let's run upstairs. This is really cool. I actually... Oh, right. That only goes down. Right. I should fix that in a couple minutes. So let's throw our inscription table... like that. Alright, so I can say I want a projectile... dig. Oh, and then I need a book and quill. Okay. See, this is more complicated. I'm like, I could just throw the spell parchment in. Nope, nope. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, so I need... 3 paper. Some leather. And... a feather. So I have leather, 3 paper. I should have a feather showing up in a couple seconds. Come on. This month, baby? Oh, now they both show up. Ooh, I probably need an ink sac. Yes, yes I do. Okay, so we got our book and quill. Now let's throw that in the inscription table upstairs. Can't do that. I need to actually fix that at some point. I'm gonna come over here. Put that in. Call it a projectile. Dig. Miner's Delight. Okay. Now what do I do? Oh. I need the crafting altar. Okay. I actually think this may be something we need to do later. Yeah. I think this is something we need to do in the next episode, guys. Because I'm pretty certain we've run out of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Kassarian. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I certainly enjoyed making it for you. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to give me a like, comment, subscription. You know, just let me know you're out there and let me know you're enjoying it. So this has been Mr. Kassarian, and as always, happy mining.